Hello everyone, it's JoAnn from the Child Development Department here at the Walla Walla YMCA, and today we'll be doing a science experiment called Fireworks in a Jar. Some materials that you'll need for this experiment are some canola or vegetable oil, a glass see-through cup or jar, some warm water, a bowl for mixing, some measuring spoons, a fork, and some food coloring colors. So, we know that oil and water do not mix when they're poured in the same cup. But what happens when we add food coloring? Do you think that there will be some cool reaction that'll happen? Well, today, this experiment is going to help us find out what happens when we mix food coloring, oil, and water together. So, for the first step, what you want to do is you want to take your canola oil, open it up, and you want to fill about 3 tablespoons worth of oil and put it in your bowl. So, your tablespoon will be the biggest spoon in your little collection of measuring spoons. So, we're going to do 1, 2, and 3. All right. So now we have our canola oil in our bowl, and then we're going to add our food coloring. So we're going to add little dollops of our food coloring, and we got to make sure that the colors do not touch each other. So you want to do a little dollop of blue over here on one side, then you can go to a different side, go around, and it'll look like little polka dots inside of your canola oil bowl. So now I'm going to move on to my green color. And you could choose whatever color food coloring you like or whatever you have at home. And I'm going to mix my little green color. Now I'm done with that. And I'm going to move on to my orange color. And do a couple little squirts of the orange. And then, after that, you're going to take your warm water that you have on hand, and you're going to fill up your glass cup or jar a little bit over halfway. Just like this. That was a little bit more than I wanted. Like that. All right, then you're gonna take your fork and you're gonna mix around your little food coloring dots a little bit. Not too much because you don't want them to turn into one big blob. So then you'll have a little bit smaller of polka dots in your canola oil bowl. And what you're going to do next is you're going to pour your canola oil bowl into your glass of warm water. And then some cool reactions are going to take place. So, what we see here is that a lot of it has turned green. But as the oil and water starts to separate, you could see some streams of colors on the inside. And these are your fireworks. So you can see some red in there, some blue. And the more that the oil and water start to separate, the more streams you will see. So, was this the reaction that you were thinking? Or were you thinking something else? What was your hypothesis? I would like to know.